you know. Speak then.
Alrighty, and welcome as we begin our insanity. So, having freed the sword of Cass, you leapt through the portal and find yourselves now on the floor, bloodied from your fights, stabbed by the champion of ravens, as well as various demonic entities, but with the prize. As your eyes open, the blasted landscape as you can see out the windows of your Jorhas, the Knight of Urshana. And resting on the window is a small little raven that caws, looking at Siora before it flies away.
Why was that creepy bird looking at you, Siora?
I don't know. Was it?
I don't know.
Why do you think it was creepy? It's kind of cool looking.
It's a raven. Ravens are creepy now. Do you
Oh,
remember what that raven guy did?
well, I suppose in a sense you could say any bird could be creepy.
Yeah. But only one kind of bird the goddess is named after. And her champion just tried to stab us to death, so... Or two.
He was just trying to make sure we were worthy.
By stabbing us to death?
I mean, how else would you? I mean, look at what we got from it. How else would you try to test somebody to see whether or not they were worthy to hold that sword?
Okay. I just thought the test was a bit extreme. Like, usually you ask questions, right? You sit down and take a test or something.
Oh, well, not all tests are written. Some have to be physical.
Well, anyways, I'm really glad you got the sword.
We got the sword. I just happen to be the one holding it.
I don't really want anything to do with the sword. It brings back our traumatic memories.
Oh, okay. Then I guess it's a good thing I picked it up and not you.
Yes.
Well, hopefully it will come in handy.
Yeah. Hopefully. I need a bed. I hurt. So you look over at Tyndall and he looks like he's on his last legs.
We're all getting pretty close to that. I could use some rest too. What about you, Layla's?
I just really want to be a pile of bones for a little while, preferably 4 hours at the very least.
So yeah, you want some rest too?
Yes.
Okay.
It was the Bright Queen that led us here, right?
Yes.
Is she here waiting for us, or is the room empty when we get back?
The room is empty. She'd kind of let you do your thing, ultimately. So, and I think at this point she's not around. You kind of come and seeing you all bloody immediately. People rush. They give you some immediate care, which will let you regain 10 HP each. And actually, we'll show you to 3 rooms that seem to be essentially priest quarters. That very simple. Just meant usually to house a follow the Luxon for one night or a few nights if they're doing a pilgrimage and that type of deal. But they can take care of you for now.
I think we should rest and see where we want to go tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, probably look to see if the rod has any direction for us, or if we're figuring out some way to get back to the sanctuary.
Right. Siora, if that sword reveals any god-killing machinations to you, can you share it with us? If you get an omen in the dream or something, is that how it usually happens?
I don't know, but sure, if that's what happens.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say it's usually how it happens, but that's often how it happens. Can happen in other ways.
Well, whatever way it happens, I'll let you know.
Oh, good night.
Rest well.
Indeed.
All right. In that case, as the night comes here within the temple of the Luxon Beacon on the world, you begin to hear roars. You can see in your dreams dragons, all chromatic, metallic, dragons of moon and of sapphire, swirling on a world. And at its around within the world, there's this pulse, as if you're trying to, and your sight is moving, traveling past Dragon Wing and through fire and lightning, acid and poison clouds. You realize somehow you're searching for the next rod piece amidst a war raging across the land. And high above, what catches your eyes as you're going across this strange place is what appears to be 2 moons, red and white. This makes you at first think Xandria, except they look like they've just barely intersected. And in their space, you realize there's a third black moon. That is shown by their own light. It's me. Seems as though you can't get a precise location. But whatever this world is, the next piece must be here. And you wake with your long rest. What would you like to do?
Gotta go knock on their doors. Did y'all have a strange dream last night? Did you see lots of dragons in it?
Yeah. It felt like a message from the Rod Pieces.
Yeah. I'm kind of worried about the amount of dragons that we saw, though.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I haven't met a lot of dragons. Are they usually friendly if we just ask them for a rod piece?
Well, I would say maybe if it's part of their horde, they're not going to be too friendly if we try to take it or even try to bargain for it. I think they don't really like to give up their stuff.
Right.
So,
Well, looks like they were in the middle of a war. Maybe we can take advantage of their war against each other and sneak in while they're not paying attention.
all we can do is try.
But I don't recognize the worlds. I'm not kind of new to this multiverse thing.
Yeah, me too.
So I think we're gonna have to find some help from either our captain on our airship or spaceship or or maybe find a way to get back to Alustriel's sanctuary.
Can't we summon the captain? Don't we have a way of getting a hold of her?
I think we contact the captain. Is there anywhere we should meet her? In the ship? And
Oh, I guess that's a good question. Where around here? I'm not sure there's really anywhere around here for that kind of ship.
Uncle has lots of skyports.
Well,
oh, that's right.
can we get
Yeah.
there?
Wouldn't be bad to revisit our bastions back there.
Oh, that felt like a lifetime ago.
Yeah. See if they're still standing.
Yeah.
Okay, so um, making your intentions known, you are able to procure a tablet of teleportation. If you actually, I think one of your characters might have already had one, but if not, it would have been held for you by your previous party members here who have dens here that are able to give that to you. You can teleport to Ank'Harel.
We smash the tablet.
All right. Smashing, you arrive at Corral in Marquette. So take your lair actions.
It's been so long ago, I'm not sure what's going on.
I have to go. I gotta go get my stuff.
Right.
Oh, no.
Which fortunately isn't far away. Oh, and I was supposed to have added some stuff. That's okay.
Alright, I don't think I even mechanically made mine, but that's fine. It's just my perpetually Halloween themed bookstore.
Yeah, we talked to you. We talked that you did it, but not
I don't know that I have any gold to be able to do anything though.
Thank you.
Oh wait, Matt, I have a really important question. Are we able to freely unattune from any of the bloodstones, or
are they cursed?
At least
well?
one of the. I
I
think.
think they are.
I think it was the one that I don't know necessarily it was cursed, but I think the one that we had to have Ag use.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh, I think everyone.
I think the one Siora had was
Oh.
cursed, because didn't you get that curse of betrayal?
Yeah, I had to betray someone.
Oh,
Did you notice anything missing from your inventory?
oh, jeez. I think everything is cursed.
Yeah, so I mean, if it says you cannot unattune it willingly, then that is the thing. Otherwise, you would be able to.
Well, I wasn't sure if, as part of that ritual, they were lost.
Oh yeah, but I don't think they were. I don't remember.
No, you still have them.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew I wouldn't get lucky twice.
Yeah, and all of the actions take a. Well, I guess if I long rest, I get a greater restoration. That's free.
There you go. Which, I mean, you can take that here. It's however we want to do it. I think
Yeah.
you're free to take actions or update them as you see fit. You can tell me what you're doing.
The one thing I do have that would be useful is to spend some time in the library and have my hirelings do some research about this location that we have just been told about. It takes 7 days, though. And I don't know if we plan to stick around for 7 days. I guess we have to wait for that dimensional ship to arrive anyway, so maybe we'll probably be here for 7 days. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll have them research. I'll find my hirelings and detail the vision we received, and have them research to see if they can identify the world. And if not, anything they can tell me about the behavior of dragons that isn't they hoard things, because that I would already know. Maybe learning details about specific types. I don't know. Which ones are good, which ones are friendly, which ones are not friendly.
Yeah, so ask that again. I'm sorry. Let me get my brain around it.
Yeah, so I'm looking for research. Really, so I get 3 accurate pieces of information when I do this that I didn't previously know. And so the big thing, like if I can identify the world, that would be useful. But I don't know if there would be information about that on Exandria for that to even happen. So other than that, I'm looking for like dragon behavior. Specifically like realizing there's probably different kinds of dragons. Is there any pattern to which ones are willing to communicate or which ones are going to immediately try to destroy us? Like which ones could potentially be allies, which ones are likely to be enemies, that kind of stuff.
Okay. So, in that case, as far as trying to understand the factions here. You're aware that for the most part, metallic dragons are gone. The chromatic dragons have aligned themselves to the dragon armies of Queen Tychesis and have this expansionistic war going on, trying to take over all of Krynn. Therefore, as almost everyone seems against them who's not with it. There are various factions within. Namely, there is a general of every chromatic color that seems to ride a ancient dragon of that particular one. Right now, one of I think so. You get that information that these armies are reshaping the entirety of the world. And mostly the factions that would oppose are all very weak. There are like the Knights of the Rose, but they're a very scattered, fragmented thing with many have a hard time getting together in of themselves. And so much of this is most of what you find is just that right now the biggest challenge on Krynn seems to be actually getting everybody together to fight as one, as opposed to staying separate. And most recently, the armies were repelled from a city due to your previous characters. And ultimately, warlords, there's an elf mage known as Firthos, and a Death Knight known as Lord Soth. Seem to be here.
Should Fairthos, right?
Yeah, Fielthus.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to spell that right. That's okay. I remember Lord Soth. I don't remember Fairthos.
Yeah.
But Fairthos.
Oh, if you meet them, you'll never forget them. You can ask Bobby.
Well, there's a couple that I might. I'm like, I wonder if that's that one, and I forgot the name of that one. Because we left that one wizard alive, and that turned out to be a bad idea. I don't remember if that was him. But that was a year ago. Or more.
Indeed. Though the fifth rod piece, you're able to sense the following as you are all spend time, and the piece kind of, the four pieces begin to speak to you. That it seems to be calling you towards a magical tree in a region called the Northern Dargard Mountains. But all this seems very inexact. And the precise location is unclear currently. All right. Any other activities?
Oh, they're making sure I take a long rest in my bastion before we leave. No, not really.
I spend days in my meditation chamber, which is essentially a crypt. It's very peaceful in there. Yeah, that's it. I will also remove curse on myself for the bloodstone, but not before I failed the save against the actual curse.
Are you trying to save against the curse?
I tried.
It didn't work out for you. I
It didn't
gotcha.
work out, but I will remove curse on myself so I can unattune. But the curse, I mean, it's working. So
Well, since I can't remove my curse, even if I unattune to the stone, I did pass though. I rolled a 27, so I don't feel like betraying somebody right now.
Lelis will go up to Siora and ask, Siora, I think all of the bloodstones were kind of sketchy, right? You want me to try something like that might mediate some of the effects?
Yes, that would be good.
I'll try and remove curse on Siora, see if you can unattune from that one.
All right, so you're doing remove curse. That will allow it to be removed. It actually instantly unattunes it.
Yay!
There's the crimson burst. It falls. Ding, 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 ding. On the ground.
Kindle.
Is
Yes.
there okay, Tyndall?
Am I doing okay? Yeah.
He didn't have one of the stones.
Oh,
So
that's right.
I'm the one that led the ritual.
Yeah, but I don't know if the ritual did anything funny.
Not
We
that
should
I'm
probably-
aware of.
find a safe place to keep these.
Right, where do we think? There's a temple to the Raven Queen here in the city.
Oh, that's a good place to keep them.
Yeah, right?
I mean, that you hope is entirely cleared out of Vecna's.
Oh no, last time we
Wait.
checked, we killed a lot of cultists.
I mean, you did.
Or are bastions not secured against incursion?
I couldn't really find a lot of, like, skeleton-friendly people to defend it, so maybe your bastion would be more secure.
I mean,
With the rod, you are able to successfully get back to the sanctum if you wanted to leave them there. But it's up to you.
That's probably a good place to leave them, don't you think?
Or you can also get back to your ship if you wanted to take the long way to Kryn.
Because we were waiting for the ship. We could go back to the sanctum and come back. That's a bit redundant, isn't it?
To do what?
To go to the sanctum, then come back for the ship, because we really want.
No, you pretty much have to go to the sanctum or you're going to go to the ship at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I
So
think
maybe
leave them here somewhere.
Tyndall, your bastion is your
Mhm.
bastion.
store them in my reliquary.
You also have a good relationship with the Cobalt Soul as well.
Several of their monks are on the retainer at my barracks.
Yeah, so
As a allied branch, I guess. Or we could actually leave them with the Cobalt Soul, if that would make you more comfortable.
They probably
Let's-
have better protection, don't you think?
Yeah, just leave them with the monks, I feel like.
okay. So leave it with Cobalt Soul that has helped you.
Pull out my sending stone and for the first time in like 3 months contact Jamil Alathaya, I think is how you say it.
Yes, Jamal there, and is they would be able. I would say let's just go to an actual meeting as you take the ones over. As it's been a long time. I know you've been you've grown in many things.
Yeah, we kind of got wished into a giant mission to save the multiverse, so it got complicated. So we have some artifacts we need a safe place to store. And while the allies that summoned us could probably protect them, I don't know that any of us really trust them. So we'd feel more comfortable with you holding on to them.
He nods. We do have several precautions to create a safe place. If you would like them to be kept here, looks and kind of closes her eyes briefly. These are quite powerful.
Yeah. And the three of them together serve as a key. To which effect, it would probably be best if you can store them separately in case one gets stolen. It doesn't give... I mean, we have the treasure from the what is the key to. It's just if we need to put it back, we're going to need them again.
And they'll go through. Just let us know. You've helped us so much with everything. We have a reason to help you more. And they were successfully stored here.
Ow.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Very good. And anything else?
There's one more thing I need to do while I'm in town. I need to visit a jeweler. So I can buy a 300 gold piece diamond because I'm out of them.
Yes. Easy enough.
Cool. And now I'm broke.
I'll buy it for you.
Well, it's too late. I already took the gold out.
Oh, well, put it back.
Okay.
But you put the diamond in your inventory. I don't want
Oh, that's already done. I'll also drop off all the documents. I've been keeping records of my journey, things that we've stumbled across, all of the books from Strahd's library that I stole. Tell my people to keep those in a nice, safe place until they have time to vet them and find out if there's anything dangerous for the public.
Yes, they were gladly begin looking at this and try to find out the best scenario.
It's kind of funny. I'm thinking about it. That I'm the thief and the cleric's the one doing all the stealing.
It's books. It's
Look,
different.
I stole books. I stole books.
Yeah, I haven't really come across anything that was worth stealing yet, so... Well, that's not true. I came across one thing, but I'm not going to get it, because, well, you know, he's a champion. I have no chance.
Oh, that dagger? Yeah, that dagger would have been amazing.
Oh, right. Were those books the ones you talked about that had blood magic and methods on how to steal power from a god?
Oh yeah, no, I have downtime. I should look into those some more.
Right. Can we spend the week looking into those books?
Indeed. And what are the books again?
So the ones from the Library of Strahd had some information about using blood magic to steal power from a god. We didn't know which god, and I don't exactly think we learned how.
Right. You did not learn how specifically. All right, so you're gonna spend a week. You're gonna spend some time to try to look deeper into that.
Yeah.
issue. It's like a plan.
And that's probably a Laylis Tyndall collaboration project, I think.
Yeah, it's blood magic. It's really weird. I don't have any of those, but maybe it worked.
My goodness, my brain. I wish my brain would actually work here. Yes. And with fair enough. I think ultimately, yeah, I would say more details how, like, you look at the thing. It's a broken record. It looks like a piece of it. You're not sure if this was. There we go. Looking very deep into it, it seems to. As you can see, is pieces of how one could. It talks about having to take over an aspect. Ultimately, changing the way one lives a life to be almost more a part of a better representation of a domain of a god than the god themselves. And as one can do that, the precise rituals are not here, but there's talks of daily rituals to then begin to attune your own blood to that particular domain. And over a course of time to be able to essentially challenge the god. And when doing so, you can put yourself at a higher power level ultimately, possibly being either equal or slightly more powerful to wrest control entirely from that domain, and thus potentially even killing the god.
I vote for Sienna to become a god.
I'm thinking Layla should become a god and steal Vecna's power.
So we went from trying to stop an apocalypse to potentially killing Vecna to trying to steal his powers?
Well, look, I feel like if you, as a being of undeath, can take over his undeath nature and become more undeath than him.
Is that how you say it? More undead than somebody?
I don't know. Undeath isn't my specialty.
Right.
My specialty is in eliminating undeath. Just,
Right. Which is not very comforting, by the way.
yeah, I am aware. That's why I don't know what I'm talking about here. I'm just wondering if we can use that to somehow sap his power and give some of it to you, so that when we get into this fight, though I am worried, I guess I don't know enough about godhood to think this is a good idea, because I think if we make you a god, that may well change your nature, and you may become, well, you may become the thing we're trying to destroy, and I don't want that to happen, because As undead go, I find you quite reasonable company.
Reasonable. All right. I thought we were friends, but okay.
I mean, yeah, the reasonableness of the company is part of the requirement for being friends, yes?
Okay. Now I feel better. Well, no, but it sounds like a fun thing to try, but also I am sure it comes with a lot of caveats, so.
Yeah.
I don't know, we could just stab him with the sword that we now have. Siora's very good at that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that is the plan.
At least that's one of the plans.
We could try both. We could try all of them. I don't know how many plans we have. I mean, there's the rod,
So
there's the
far.
sword.
Yeah, so far 2, the rod and the sword. That sounds like a bad joke.
Right. I think we should get to the ship.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Everyone's
Sorry.
like, I guess that's what we're doing. Okay.
Sorry, Devin. At least we don't have to face the doom of the loom.
Oh my god.
I think the next time we get back to Sigil,
No, we're just happy to be back at Sigil, you know.
we're never going back to Sigil.
I mean, only if we really have to. But we have this cool ship. Why would we not use it?
Right.
All right. So, alrighty.
Sorry, need to flirt with my husband for a minute.
In that case, holding out the rod, you find the energies warping as you feel pull through the various bits of space and find yourselves back on your vampire ship. As the one-winged celestial captain greets you once more with this kind of a start. You've made it back.
Yeah. We need a lift, but we don't know a lot about the world we're going to. Well, maybe you've heard of it. It's 3 moons, 1 red, 1 white, 1 black. And there seems to be some sort of war with lots of dragons going on.
Just a second. This is around. She goes, "Hi, yes." Goes, "I do know this well. You speak of the world of Kryn."
What can you?
Oh, go ahead.
I was asking, what can you tell us about this world?
It takes a few encyclopedias. It gives you a lot of what I think Tyndall found was able to divine. Yes. Well, really, some time ago, they an event called the Cataclysm swept about. Nations were destroyed, monsters unleashed, and it's been quite dark. And they've just recently, it seems, have come out of a kind of a dark age. And this war by the Dragon Queen seems to threaten to plunge them back into it.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Warlords are rising up, trying to take their own power and jockey for position. The main crux of it seems to be, it's not just, she kind of reads, she goes, I see. In this case, this Takisa seems to be luring and getting people to join. She doesn't want to destroy the world. She wants all to serve her in the world. She wants people to willingly give it over, though if they won't, she'll kill all those who resist and keep the ones who are willing, it seems.
And where are the other gods? Why aren't they doing anything?
Mostly because none of the gods directly can, and it seems Takesis, in this case, isn't quite doing anything either. She's influencing. Everyone else, they are locked away. If one intercedes, it gives permission for the others, which could destroy the entire world.
Okay, so if she's influencing, why aren't they influencing?
They are, though. That event seems, from our history, is that event was caused, it seems, by the gods, a judgment upon Kryn. I think it seems from the gods' intercession. People had gone haughty, so they want to work through people and not to be directing, though some, it seems, have taken up forms to direct as they can.
So, in other words, people are leery of the gods.
That and the gods themselves apparently want to see the people of Kryn defeat this on their own. Be their own defenders.
Well, you know, that would be great. But if there's a god that's sort of interfering or influencing, and the people who are trying to save themselves from her influence aren't getting any sort of influence from another source, it's going to be hard for them to do much.
Well, it seems they've begun to call followers once more. They are beginning, but they are behind the ball, one could say. It seems as though Takesis was able to garner power over the last few decades without the other gods noticing.
Of course. You always got to have one.
Well, we all know about how easy it can be to sneak in the shadows if one wants to. She smiles at you.
True. So, how close can you get us? And I'll, whatever the name the place where these mountains, without us necessarily getting caught in the middle of this?
She kind of gets the stuff. Goes, it is hard to know exactly where it is, isn't it? Well,
yeah. We know it's around some tree in these mountains.
Get you close, certainly. It's not impossible. Previously, it was easy enough as long... We'll see how the protections are. We might need to, again, try to see about fighting our way through effectively. There's, especially, I believe, Tyndall is going to represent a problem.
Oh.
Always.
This has to do with the god's influence, doesn't it?
Correct. As we get closer, we are there's always been protections. When we've had to disembark upon Kryn before, had to make sure that there was no one who could channel divine power getting close. Otherwise, there's defenses around the world. But again, you've rescued our ship, given me a new one. If we need to trigger some traps and some things, as long as you fight beside us, we should be triumphant.
I think we're kind of attached to this ship, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. Don't you agree, Tyndall, Leolis?
Yes, this was a very cool vampire ship, so I am very attached to it.
Yeah, I think we've valued your alliance, and we're here to help.
All right. In that case, they will begin making the preparations to get everything moving as they ship's drive begins to fire, and they start sailing through the space here. As it's happening, anything that y'all would like to do?
What I know is like kind of basic illusion magic would be able to kind of conceal Tyndall's divine aura.
Oh, what type of magic are you looking to try to do?
Magic aura specifically. I don't know if it will be specifically able to like at least tune it down a little bit.
Sure. How's the spell read?
Oh, I guess it's only the object. It says so it says false aura on an object. You change the way the target appears to spells and magical effects that detect magical aura, such as detect magic. Yada yada yada.
Gotcha. Yeah, that might prove to be helpful.
I guess Tyndall, will you allow me to do a false aura on your symbol? Your what's it called?
The Jewel of Three Prayers, yeah.
Yes.
There's one other thing I could do as we approach. I could try casting non-detection on myself.
All right, going to try to do that. So you're trying to get around the protections that way. Sounds like a plan. Let's see. So non-detection. Read that one again to me.
Yeah. For the duration, you hide a target that you touch from divination spells. The target can be a willing creature, or it can be a place or object no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. The target can't be targeted by any divination spell or perceived through magical scrying sensors.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you could definitely have it up. We'll see what occurs.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like there's one that actually hides my alignment, but I don't remember what it is. All right, well, I'll cast that and have that up when we get in there. It lasts for 8 hours, so I'd wait till we're within a time space where that would make sense.
Nice. Sounds like a plan. All right. In that case, oh yeah, anything else? Okay, so with that, moving quickly through wild space. Well, I know quickly does seem to be at least a week or two as you take your time, utilizing kind of the weird way time works week to you, but it's nearly instantaneous as to the actual groups as you push your way through. And with everything, it seems that for the most part, from what I can tell, you keep your ways about the ship, and you begin slowing down as you come close and can see now the world, suffused by this kind of orange sphere, like many of the worlds are. As you begin to now travel much slower through this space, you put your spells up as your captain gets a bit more worried and kind of maybe explains now or has explained that they call this area that Kryn rests in Dragon Space. So it is rumored that the chaos that this world was made from was the first shard that broke from the first world. And this entire section of space was once the entirety of that world. Made by Tychesis and Bahamut themselves. This is the home, the whispers and the ghosts of dragons. So, Tyndall, I would say the two of you can roll, can each make a roll. Tyndall, I'll let you do a wisdom stealth roll, and Laylis, you can give me an intelligence stealth roll. So you're trying to use your magics to dampen the divine signature.
$13 plus 5 is 22.
20.
Okay. In that case, as the ship sails, you can see what looks like spectral dragons flying all around the world. And the space around. And you can take a moment and you can see burning bright here is a massive star, yellow, and its light shines. And as you move forward, there's a bit almost like of a black spot that looks like it appears on its surface. In the moment, it starts to get larger and larger. You can just see the strange serpentine shape that seems to be emerging, being made aware, sensing your presence and hurtling towards the ship.
That looks scary.
Hear a voice resounding in your minds. None that follow gods may come here. Turn back. Captain goes, oh shit. We're gonna have to fend that off while we get close enough for all of you to disembark. We have to be careful. We don't want to kill it as part of the defenses of this world. Worse things can happen.
Come on, take a chance.
I don't think killing it is on the menu. Hopefully it doesn't kill us. Maybe?
We shall see as what anything else is doing.
Just looking through what I got to see if there's anything that can actually help.
I know, this is so rough. I was like, I don't even know.
I have some stuff I could try. But all of it relies on waiting till it gets in range, so.
I guess I don't follow any gods.
I think the best thing I can do is hide, but I think it's too late for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, your checks did fail. So. All right, in that case, can roll initiative. Theater of the mind.
16.
All right, 16, Tyndall, 29, Ziora. I see a 23 for Layla's. Any switcheroos with alert?
I'll let Tyndall go first.
All right. Very good. In that case, all right, at the point where we start our initiative here, this creature will be 180 feet away. Tyndall, you get to go.
very far out of my range. Uh, is there anything I can do while it's that far out of the range? Not really. Could try to hold a spell, but I don't know how fast it moves, so I don't know if it'll get within range. So I think for the moment I just take the dodge action.
Okay. Go to Laylis.
She's going to take out her new longbow. And yeah, they're so far out of her range. I'm going to try to shoot at it.
All right, taking the bow and fire.
Or a 15 to hit.
15. It flies as the dragon moves around and it bounces off, kind of sideswiping their scales.
Is there some sort of cover I could get behind over here?
I mean, you're kind of on the deck of the ship. You can try to get try to get out of a little bit of line of sight.
Sure, I'll try to do that.
Okay.
That's right there.
With that, a flashing mote of energy travels from the dragon's mouth, zooming through space, traveling the whole distance, centering upon the ship and exploding. I need Constitution saving throws from y'all.
Oh.
17.
15.
17, 15 both fail.
20.
20 will pass.
Well, I will use my Jewel of Three Prayers to reroll. And see if that goes any better. 22. That's much better.
That passes. So just Siora. So Siora, that would be 56 radiant damage.
Crap.
And then 28 radiant to Tyndall and Laylis. All right. So it roars here. With that, the captain's trying to move the ship the best they can. Going, all right, we just got to do this close. And it's trying to zoom. That's being the radiant damage. You see the ship seems to take a little extra damage given its vampiric nature. And we go to Siora.
I'll pull out my longbow, but first I'm gonna say, you know what? Look, we don't want to fight you. We actually could maybe use your help. We're trying to stop someone from trying to destroy your world, your universe. And in order to do that, we need to go down to the planet there and retrieve an artifact. So if you don't want your universe destroyed, maybe you would consider helping us rather than trying to kill us.
Interesting. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, because I'm so good at these. 17?
17. Creature. Here stares. His eyes glow bright. It still is moving, and you can hear in your hands Fine. Prove this. As it seems to be charging up more energy to attack once more, but it seems to be at least listening. Let's go to Tyndall.
Is it getting any closer, or is it maintaining distance with the ship?
Right now, it's maintaining distance.
Okay. So even with the in that case, Tyndall is going to Tyndall's gonna pull out the rod piece and hold it up to show to this creature. I guess the fourth rod piece, because that's the one he has. And look, we seek to stop the Whispered One from taking over all of the multiverses. And what we need is the next piece of this rod, which is down there. I don't suppose you would go get it for us and bring it to us.
Give me a persuasion check.
15.
Okay. With that, it pauses, its eyes alight upon the rod. And as it glows, you see a lines of energy kind of push from this rod piece down to the world below. I think before I say precisely what happens, I will let Layla have a turn.
She kind of pokes her skull out from behind whatever cover she was using. Right, we are just trying to get the rock piece and be out of your world. We promise not to do anything more to it. I'm not great at talking, but well, we really promise not to do anything weird to your world.
Okay, very cool. After that, then, it stares and pauses. As its mind opens once more. I do sense the threat. You've already gathered 4 pieces. The bonds are changing anyway. Be sure not to abuse your status. Alright, and then it assumes, and I think as it does, it says, I hope you're watching. As it seemingly is going to let you approach. This Captain kind of wipes their forehead. Oh my.
Yeah, let's do this quickly. I don't like this world. Okay, I haven't really liked any of the worlds, but I really don't like this one.
The dragon population density absolutely just went up.
Yeah. Well, at least the other worlds we were able to get on the worlds before something threatened to kill us.
Yeah.
Well, that's not entirely true. When we went to Everon, we were attacked on the way in.
Yeah, but not by like some sort of dragon protector.
Yeah, when you have like a really large dragon guard in your world, it must be very secure. I'm just saying.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. So, as the ship gets closer in, the familiar ways of teleporting become available. The rod piece glows now that is close by. They seem confident. It's all right. Utilizing this, you should be able to get down and back up like before. And we'll stay as close as we can. Do be careful if you use whatever it doesn't like. If you do much more of it, it might attack our ship, which will hurt our ability to come get you.
Well, we'll try to avoid it as much as possible.
All right. And then with that, the boarding portal opens and you are able to step through. And I think with that, we'll go ahead and take our break. Alrighty. Oh, right. Trying to... So it's back. So as you step down, you can hear roots and wood splinter around you. And you step upon ground. The rising sun lines the rolling hills around you. In the purple sky hangs 3 moons, a red, a white, and a black, discernible only because the stars it blots out. Behind you stands a tall fruit tree in early bloom, its bright orange buds still flowering. The doorway through which you've just emerged is a deep, dark furrow in the tree's bark. The 4th piece of the rod of 7 parts points to another tree on a nearby hill. That massive tree's ashen bark and leafless branches suggest that it's dying. What would you like to do?
How far away is the tree?
It's a few hundred feet.
Do you suppose the rod is doing that?
Could be. Could be that the rod is out of balance with it or something.
We've never really seen a rod piece killing things before. Maybe we could go check it out, right? We should go check that out. The tree.
Yeah, I think we should.
All right, so you begin making your way that direction. And as you continue, the tree is hundreds of feet tall. Its lifeless branches and bark are pale and soft looking, and the hill is covered in the decomposing remains of sticky gray fruits that hums with swarms of flies. Deep holes in the tree's trunk like rents in a rusted suit of armor, provide glimpses inside the tree's rotten, hollow material.
I'd like to touch the tree to see if I can maybe get some sort of sense of what might have caused this. Maybe if there's some sort of way we can help it.
You touch the tree, and the soft bark gives way. There's thick, gnarled roots that spread in all directions, and you almost fall through, revealing a gaping fissure at the base of the tree that forms a rough, arched entrance into the trunk.
Does it maybe feel like it's a magical entrance?
No, this looks like it's like it just is that rotted and potentially hollowed out.
Okay. When I look into the apparent hole that I caused, does it seem like the tree is hollow?
Not entirely, but you look and it looks like there's a big hollow center.
Can I see anything above or below?
You do see that there's roots that seem to scale up the tree.
Any thoughts, either of you?
Maybe the frog piece is somewhere like inside.
Well, that's what I was thinking, and that's why it might be doing what it's doing. The question is, if it is, where? 'Cause this is a very, very tall tree, and we can't really climb it because I think it would give way too much. So if the piece is in there, I'm not sure how we're going to be able to retrieve it.
Should we try to, get inside the tree and see if it's buried somewhere? I mean, you did just like open up and somewhere we could like go through.
Yeah. You can go ahead and open up D&D maps as well.
Oh, I like the player start here box. That's helpful.
That's very helpful.
I
was
like
like,
they
what-
added that sticker.
Where do I put myself? This thing's huge.
Also, I'm very confused what we are looking at.
Yeah, I'll explain in a second here.
I did cheer for you.
Thank you. So, because this does need a bit of explaining. So with dark vision of about 60 feet, you can definitely get this much. Look in here. So right now where you are at is the opening that Siora created when she pushed into the hollow of the tree. And here are like the roots that kind of wind and like lead up the tree on the outside.
So kind of like a staircase.
Yeah, with kind of the large 10 feet. As you can see, there's like quite a bit of climbing, but
Well, what would we like to do? Do you want to actually go in the tree, or do you want to try to navigate around the tree? Or up the tree?
Yes. What we really need to do is figure out where we need to get to with this rod piece. Laylas, can your familiar do some scouting of the inside? See if we can't avoid stepping on stuff to make things fall on our head.
Right. I'll have my familiar. I'll pop my familiar out and send it inside the tree and kind of. I'll share vision with Bitsy and see what's going on inside.
all right. So as they fly in, a ledge of interwoven roots and packed dirt hangs 60 feet above the hollow's eastern half. A boulder leans against the hollow's northern wall. Able to see.
Is there anything like around the place? I mean, or the boulder, or
Give me a perception check.
checking out the path. Uh, 15.
Okay. 15. You can see that there's loose, loamy soil near the boulder with a hole dug in. The way the boulder is situated over the hole, it's just big enough for a small or smaller creature to fit through.
I'll try to make my bat fly through and see what's on the other side.
Fly down the hole.
Yep.
Flies down 50 feet. It is dark. You bet it has dark vision, yeah?
Blind side to be exact.
Blind sight, nice. Tangled roots anchor the dirt walls of the damp subterranean chamber. The rinds of large, rotten fruits litter the floor. A thick taproot hangs from the ceiling, and in one corner of the grotto, you see what almost looks like a halfling. But their features a little bit more pudgy, their hands a little dirtier. Wearing a blue cloak, rummages in the dirt on hands and knees.
I see somebody.
What are they doing?
They're I don't know. They like it's like they're digging for something. They're looking for something.
Maybe they're looking for what we want.
Maybe should we go talk to them?
Well, it's a start.
Yeah, I suppose we should. They have, how far up are they, you said? 60 feet?
Down, actually.
Yeah, there was this rock. I think we need to try to figure out how to get through there because I don't think many of us can fit through.
The boulder was on a 60-foot high ledge. Is that what I heard? Or no?
No, there's just a ledge overlooking you.
There's a ledge overlooking it. Okay. Oh. All right. Anything up on that ledge that's gonna fall down on us?
All right. Fly your bat up there.
Yeah, just trying to check things out. See if
I'll give you another perception check.
14.
Everything looks pretty clear.
I don't see anything up there.
All right. Well, then I guess we got to check out what this individual's doing. Not exactly sure how we're going to squeeze in there, but
Well, maybe just it ought to be. We might be able to just talk to him from up top.
We can also try to. I don't know how we are going to try to maybe move the rock a little bit.
It's a pretty big rock. I don't.
Right. Let's go up there and check it out.
Okay.
All right. Case Tyndall is oh wait, what's this? Yeah, so you go into there, you look, the rock is there, you see the small hole. What would you like to do?
Hello?
Well, down, it kind of goes down the tunnel. Hello, hello, hello. And I think you get the idea with the dirt that you don't think your voice is carrying through the dirt.
How long was the tunnel, Laylas?
Wait, how long was the tunnel?
50 feet.
Oh, 50 feet if I'm going down.
Can I see any like small chunks of rock from possibly where somebody chipped away at the boulder?
No, it just looks like the hole was bigger and this boulder might have fallen on it.
Ah, okay.
Do we maybe have tools to dig around for a bit? So it might take a while.
Yeah, the tools you don't think would help. I mean, yeah, it would take a long time. So
I could teleport down there, but I don't know if they will be really mad to just see someone pop up. So
right. At this point, Tyndall, the hairs in the back of your neck stand up as you able to look you with your eyes as you see two spiders, each
Oh,
8
lovely.
feet off the ground, on the walls, ready to strike. And so, because of Tyndall's passive perception,
Oh, is his better than mine?
It's not.
then Sior, you see it too, because of both of yours. That's so funny. Everyone gets it. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm good ones too, Matt. No, I understand. You're like, I have that set. I want it recognized. To see here.
I mean, but passive investigation is higher.
Yeah, because I.
Alrighty, then let me do that, and you can roll for initiative. All right, Layla's 20, Sierra 22, Tyndall 13.
I'm going to keep my initiative.
See.
All right, so it says the same. Carrie came in to throw out the inspo.
Thank you, Carrie.
Alrighty, so sticking with that. There we go. I don't know why I had a dramatic pause there. We will. All right. So, Sierra, you can see them. They're currently about 30 feet off the ground.
Okay, no big deal. Pulling out the bow. Bonus action, steady aim at the what? At this one.
At this one.
Yep, the one up top.
Okay. Spider B.
For a nat 20.
Woohoo.
So that is 11 points magical piercing. 9 points of radiant damage. And let's get some sneak attack in here. So 14 plus 17 plus, so 31 points of sneak attack.
How do you want to kill it?
Right between some of its beady little eyes.
Nice.
And then second attack, I'm gonna shoot at the other one. For a 24.
Alright. That will hit.
Okay, so it gets 13 points of magical piercing plus 5 points of radiant. And that will be my turn.
Good. And then Laylas.
I'm going to pull out my bow as well and move a little bit and aim at the spider and true strike. Let's see. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Oh, what was that? No, I'm scared. 23 points of radiant damage.
Nice. And it perishes. Anything else?
See, Sierra, I learned how to use my longbow as well from you. And that's my turn.
I never had any doubt.
Got it. With that, part of the side of the tree begins to move. As this large face emerges from the side, and I think aiming at Siora, the first one to kill, pieces of bark seem to break off the side of the tree and all come plummeting towards her. For 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 32 piercing damage.
Uncanny dodge.
There we go. And with that, we'll go to Tyndall.
All right. Well, I know I'm supposed to minimize my divine impact on the world, but surely I'm allowed to defend myself and my party. Hopefully.
Are you?
Because I don't have a lot that's not.
Yeah, I'm not going to kill you. Like I mean,
no, yeah.
take the
appreciate
RPQ and then we can see how it works. Yeah.
I mean, the best. Well, it's a tree. It looks slow. I'm going to try Sacred Flame. That's a dex save.
Oh yes, sorry. There we go. Dexterity saving throw of 13.
That will fail. For 15 radiant damage.
ChatGPT to answer that.
No, I don't. All right. 15 radiant, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Holy fire burns. As it says, get out my tree.
Look, we just need an item. I don't know if you have attachment to it or not. And then we'll leave.
All right, so you say it's your turn, and we'll go to Siora.
I'll pull out rod piece number 2 and say what he said. We're looking for something like this. Have you seen it? Feel it?
All right. I would say I'll let you say that, and then essentially, just basically is get out. Doesn't seem like they're listening. They're in a rage or something. You don't think that your pleas are going to reach through.
Okay. Well, since I pulled out the rod piece, I'll put it away, and that'll be my turn.
You got it. As we go to Laylis.
Yeah, the bat is letting out incoherent, scared bat noises. I am going to cast. It looks like a tree. I'm going to try Firebolt at the tree.
Here we go.
18 to hit?
18 will hit.
To be 17 points of fire damage.
It is vulnerable. 34.
I think we should burn down the tree. That's my turn.
Very good. As goes arsonist, and Bark flies towards the Laylis.
As a reaction, I'm going to trigger my Orb of Darkness, and they will have disadvantage on that attack roll if they can't see through magical darkness.
Yeah.
Does the tree have tremor sense?
Does not.
I mean, it would make sense though.
I don't see it. Nope. 16 to hit.
Oh, that'll miss.
Very nice. As we'll go to Tyndall.
All right. Having collected itself a little more, and realizing he's probably not going to be smoked the second he casts a spell, he's going to try some necrotic stuff and see if necrosis is maybe effective against plant material. And he'll try Toll the Dead.
All right.
A wisdom save.
All right, for a wisdom save, let's go. That will be 10.
That fails. So it's 3, 12 plus 4 is 27 necrotic damage.
Oof, very nice. It appears to be bloodied.
Well, we tried. Sorry. Not that we tried very hard. But we tried. And yeah, that's going to be his turn.
Alrighty. Then with that... Sorry. Siora!
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be as reasonable, so bonus action steady aim, shooting at the face in the tree. For a 23.
That hits.
Okay, so that is 12 points of magical piercing. 5
Okay. Oh, And they seem
Five.
to be resistant to the piercing. 5 radiant?
Yes.
We got it.
And 19 for sneak attack.
Right, so 9.
And then second attack, also a 23.
That hits.
So another 8 points of magical piercing, and another 4 points of radiant.
Okay, 4 and 4. Very good.
That'll be my turn.
All right. With that, it goes, fine, fine. Never mind. I'm all sapped up and just stop hurting me. We'll go to Laylas.
Okay. Do you promise you're not going to like throw stuff at us again?
Cross my roots and hope to die.
Okay. Can you come down here? Is that too much to ask for a tree?
He starts to root himself over to all of you. Is everyone else letting this happen?
Yes.
I think Tyndall's probably taking the dodge action, but yes.
Good. All right. It's down. I'm Russentor, guardian of the tree.
The tree seems to be reaching the end of its life. Is there something causing that?
I don't know. But there is a cruel dryad that lives below the tree. Gazaya.
Do they have something against you?
Oh, they have something against everyone. No, I'm sorry. There was a previous intruder, a small person in a dark blue cloak. And I didn't notice them until they already squeezed through, and I go down there, but, you know, it's a tiny hole. And Keziah might then get really mad at me, and she's going to get mad at me. Anyway, and then if I let all of you through, this is just a bad day.
Well, again, and I pull out the rod piece and ask him if he's seen something like this.
Oops.
This is all we came for, something that looks like this. We didn't mean to harm you. We didn't want to harm you.
Puts its roots out. It feels familiar, but I don't think I've seen it.
You don't suppose your dryad friend has seen it, do you?
Oh, I don't know. I try not to talk to her. Every time she finds some reason to hurt me.
Do you think she'd talk to us?
I mean, that's iffy.
I mean, because we could maybe try to broker some sort of peace between you two.
I mean, if you can get her to stop torturing me for fun when she has a bad day, that sounds really, really nice.
Do we need to go down under where this boulder is? How do we get to her?
I mean, that's where she lives.
Sure.
Oh. I guess just don't tell her I did it.
We won't tell her a thing.
Wait. I go over to it. I go, it's too big for me to move by myself. I'll still need some help.
Okay. How can we help?
I mean, you can push.
Okay. I'll push as much as I can
There.
because I'm so strong.
Tyndall will come over to try and push, and he may as well just be leaning on it.
Which is basically Siora too, but I figure any sort of help we can give him.
Levis is helping too, but somehow the bat seems to be maybe putting in more effort.
With what little you can provide, the boulder begins to move, revealing enough for a few larger creatures to move down if they so desire.
Is this just like a vertical shaft, or is it...
Yeah, it's basically just 50 feet straight down.
Okay.
And then we'd go here.
We've got a climbing kit. Okay, we used to have a climbing kit.
Yeah, I forgot to replenish my rope while we were in town. That was unfortunate.
I have some rope. I don't know how long that is.
Probably 50 feet.
Usually sold in 50-foot bundles.
Alright, sounds pretty accurate. Can we try to tie the rope to part of the boulder or trying to fix it down so we can climb?
How long is the rope?
50
We are
feet.
guessing 50 feet, yeah.
So tying it to the boulder, that would take like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. It would be almost like 15
Oh, true.
feet.
Can we ask our new friend to hold on to one end of the rope?
Sure, I'll hold on to it.
Just looking for metal stakes to see if I have any stakes. I do not.
Yeah, I thought I had some too. But apparently not.
But our new friend is very friendly and helpful.
Oh, I do have a grappling hook.
Ooh, that might work.
Yeah, that could work because we could use the boulder somehow.
Find a nook and cram it into a corner and
Yeah.
use it. So Tina will hand it over and let Siora tie the grappling hook to the rope, and I guess wait till we're ready to go down.
All right.
And find a good place to hook it.
Yeah, easy enough as you push your way down and you can come to that smaller area there.
I assume in the circle.
Yep. So again, the tangled roots anchor the dirt walls of this damp subterranean chamber. The rinds of large rotten fruits litter the floor. A thick taproot hangs from the ceiling. In one corner of the grotto is a pudgy little halfling wearing a blue cloak rummages in the dirt on hands and knees. Where is it? Where is it?
What are you looking for?
Ah! Oh, and they draw a spear. Stay away from me. No touchies. Touchies are bad. Okay? Just
We
stay
don't-
where yees is.
We don't want to touch you. We don't want to hurt you.
Why wouldn't you want to touch me? I have the finest skin this side of the moons.
Well, first of all, you said don't touch you. But secondly, why would I want to touch you?
Why wouldn't you? Because
'Cause-
I'm soft and adorable.
That's yet to be determined.
That's right. I'm fierce and hard.
That's yet to be determined too.
Damn it. But still be very wary.
We're always weary.
Yeah.
We've got a lot going on.
A lot.
Oh, a bad day.
Oh. Today, maybe not quite too bad. I mean, okay, I did get hit with a bunch of radiant damage, but you know,
Ooh.
that's what happens, I guess, when dragons just appear out of nowhere and
Dragons?
shoot first and ask questions later.
So you've seen them too.
Well, we saw one.
Okay. Well, one's enough. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Okay. 3, because I'm so good at those. I rolled a 2.
Of course, you appeal to the idea of dragons. Everyone's scared of dragons, and you're going to get me to lay down my spear and then stab me through with it. Isn't that what you're trying to do?
No. If I was gonna kill you, I would have already shot at you.
That sounds really wrong, Ciara.
What? He thinks I'm trying to kill him. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to have a conversation, find out what he's up to, and maybe ask him if he knows who this dryad is. I mean, really, if I was gonna harm him, I would have already done it. Let's just face it. You know that's true.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I usually try to, okay, not all the time, but a lot of times I try to ask questions first and then shoot later. I try not to shoot first. Okay, that doesn't always happen, but you know.
But you could be saying that to make me become unawares.
I could be true, but Laylis would never lie to you.
Is that
Yeah.
true, skeleton?
Yes, I am a very honest skeleton.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh my.
Roll better than me.
I can add a d6 to this. 1 second. I mean, that's a 15.
That's way better than me.
All right. I guess I can trust an honest skeleton.
I mean, you could always ask my friend Tyndall. I mean, he likes to know things. He likes to collect knowledge. So again, he would probably ask questions first and only hurt somebody if they were trying to hurt him.
Speaking of asking questions, you're down here looking for something, are you not?
Well, I was trying to just find my way out of here. Actually, I am looking for something. I was searching for a fresh Palin fruit. Really, and
You mean those gray-looking things?
well, no, well, yes. Before they turn gray. A fresh
Oh.
one. Those are rotten ones.
Okay, what do they look like before?
Oh, like bright and orange and it's my group. We're the Blue Fire Wardens, and we stand against the Death Knight, Lord Sath.
Okay, so why are you at this tree and not the other tree that's way over there?
Well, it's not a Palin tree.
Well, what kind of tree is that?
I don't know. Well, plus, like I said, I didn't really even pick the trees. We were attacked by a monster, my friends and I, my fellow wardens, and then, well, first we were fleeing from Sath, then we were fleeing from this monster, and now I'm here trying to find a fruit. But I need the fruit because Borthrax love fruit.
What's a Borthrax?
Borthrax? Oh, bad. Very bad. So my friends and I were attacked running from South's forces. And then I came here to find a Palin fruit so I could turn and distract the Borthric. Because they love Palin fruit so the others can escape. But it's not fruit season, but this tree used to be magical. It bloomed all the time. So I thought it might still have fruit. Anyway, if you help me find some, I'll help you.
What happened to this tree?
I don't know.
Do you know how long it's been since this tree bloomed?
No. I just knew it's magical. It's supposed to always be in bloom. So I was surprised. I was hoping to find something in here.
And you haven't seen something like a dryad person?
And you hear a voice from behind you. No, I've been busy. As you turn, and you can see this female figure standing behind all of you, kind of emerging from the edge of the tree.
Hi, busy doing what?
My business?
Torturing the tree?
Oh, you mean that old blowhard? When it suits me.
Why? I mean, what did he do to you?
Yes, questions when I'd rather be left alone. I figured negative reinforcement's always the best way to educate anyone.
Then why not move somewhere else?
Because it's my tree.
Well, then if it's your tree, why is it dying?
It's not dying per se. Anyway. And Ruff will go, well, yeah, could be, is something maybe missing from it? He goes, yes. Well, then, good news. I know where it is. It's in the Three Moons Vault. But, and she goes, it's not good. Anyway, I'm trying to preserve it the best I can, and hopefully the idea is we will grow from what's left. There was a magical artifact here that helped it grow, and now that it's no longer here to be sustained by it, it doesn't have the energy to sustain itself.
And what did this artifact look like?
We can describe something that sounds a lot like a rod piece.
Well, do you know why the artifact went missing? You were always here, right?
I mean, yes, I just... Lord Sath came and stole it. And I wasn't able to defend it. Without it, it turned fetid. And I just want... I want back, or I want that bastard killed, or... They came and surrounded and just started killing me, my tree, until they had that cursed thing.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. And he sounds like a very evil person.
Yeah. So of course, yeah. Like I said, I think they took it to the Three Moons Vault. Why were you looking? No one knows that. So, what would you guys like to do?
I pull Tyndall and Layla aside and have a whispered conversation. I mean, clearly we're going to have to go to this vault and get that, but do you suppose there's something we can do to help this tree? I mean, clearly we can't give it back what it's missing, but maybe we can substitute something else for it?
Ooh, can we turn the tree undead? No, sorry.
Yeah, I don't
That's
feel
a
like that idea is going to go over well with the one who's watching over us. But I could be wrong.
Well, but it's a pretty big tree. I don't know that that would really... Oh.
Right.
Maybe there's something else in this vault we can steal at the same time that could be used.
Maybe if this person was stealing powerful artifacts, maybe he has something else that might replace the rod?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But why are we trying to help the really not nice dryad lady?
Well, helping her helps the tree.
Right.
So, in essence, we're not really helping her, we're helping the tree. But maybe we can make this bargain that if we can find a way to help the tree, that she'll stop torturing him. And maybe it's just a vicious cycle where he's trying to survive and he's trying to ask her for help and she maybe doesn't know how to help and she's getting tired of listening to him. So she's hoping that maybe if she tortures him, he'll stop asking questions.
Yeah, that really could be it. By the way, could you also try to give her to get me a fruit? You realize he's standing in between your circle,
Right.
just looking straight up. You did not see him come in. He is also holding Laylis's pink scarf that he has taken off of her and put around his neck.
Give that back.
What? You weren't holding it. I was keeping it safe. Here you go. Aren't you glad you have me around so you don't lose things?
I'm going to check my pockets. Takes one to know one. I mean,
you look and you realize you have a dagger missing, but they seem to be picking their fingernails with it.
would you stop taking things from us? Would you give me that back?
What? I didn't take anything from you. You weren't using it.
At the moment, but what happens if I needed it and it was gone?
You'd go, Riffle! Do you know where this is? I'd go, yeah, I have it right here.
Yeah, but the problem is that doing that could get me killed.
That hardly ever happens.
But it
Like,
could.
like how you doing this and getting us angry can get your other friends killed.
Well, I'd never get you killed. Besides, I could step up and defend you.
Okay. Enough of this bickering. We need to get in and out of here as quickly as we can. So, are we agreed that that's what we're going to do?
The vault? Yes.
Yeah.
What about the other part?
I mean, if we can find a way to help, I'd love to.
And get my fruit.
And get your fruit.
All right. In exchange, I can sneak you into the vault. I know
Mhm.
things,
That'd be handy.
but I need my fruit.
Okay, well, I mean, she may not have it now. You may have to wait until we save the tree.
Oh, I hate waiting.
Yeah, me too, but unfortunately, it's a fact of life.
I mean, I guess if you take the good, take the bad. All right.
Exactly. And there you have.
So, Dryad Lady Gazea? Is that your name? Sorry.
Yes, Gazea. Yes.
Any chance you have, leftover fruits from earlier when your tree was very healthy?
I do have one left over.
Would you mind giving it to us so we can get into the vault, steal things, and maybe bring back some artifact that can help your tree grow back?
The last Palin fruit this tree will ever grow. Give it to you? If you can trade it, give me something magical. I might be able to use it to kickstart this thing, and I'll give you the last fruit.
Oh, so you want something right now that's very magical?
Yeah, so she essentially wants a magical item.
Oh. I take out the ever smoking bottle.
She looks. Well, that'll do. She takes the bottle and she'll hand you a Palin fruit.
Which I am sure in the next 5 seconds will go missing.
As you go to turn to show it, you see Riffle already holding it.
Yeah, you really gotta stop doing that, Riffle.
Just gonna warn you, Riffle. I've been warned not to do much in this world
Uh-huh.
by a giant dragon as we entered the world that only allowed me entrance provided I don't use my normal magic. So you start stealing my artifacts and you're going to find yourself on the wrong end of that.
I've never stolen anything in my life. How dare you?
He means when you start keeping things safe for him.
Oh, you mean borrowing?
Yeah, I would recommend against you borrowing them because, you use the wrong one or you do something you shouldn't with it. Well, I make no promises that you won't be smote by the god that's watching us to prevent me from using my normal magic.
Oh. All right. No need to get
Just warning you.
No, may not be as easily smitten as you think. I can tumble with the best of them.
Right, didn't you say your other friends are in grave danger under attack by these creatures? Should we not get going?
Yes, I don't know why you all want to waste so much time.
Right.
All right, let's go.
Let's climb up the rope.
All right. So with that, yep, and you are able to begin to make your way here. We'll go here for now. And as you continue, Riffle begins does not stop talking. Basically. Oh yeah. So where are you from? I haven't heard of that.
Ankarel?
Carell?
Ankarel?
Oh, Ankara. Oh, I thought you said okay. I think you need to work on your enunciation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to work
Where's
on
that?
letting somebody get a word out before you interrupt him, buddy.
You're a
some
slow talker. I see.
some other world called Exandria.
Ooh, is it pretty?
It's in the middle of a desert.
It's prettier than where I'm from. It's very
Very-
colorful.
Shadowfell.
Yeah, it's like a very magical place full of moving skellies and ghosts and things like that.
Oh, that sounds adventurous. That sounds beautiful. I bet it's fun.
You should go there sometimes.
So I will. I enjoy the scenery. Do they have good tea?
Well, I wouldn't know. Maybe?
I usually prefer coffee. I am unfortunately not a tea expert, but they do have good coffee.
In a Shadowfell?
Well, I mean in Ankarel.
Okay.
Essentially the same thing. People come and go between those two places all the time. Cultists and such.
Okay. That would be fun. I cannot wait. You're gonna have to take me sometime. Will you take me? I could be your bodyguard. We could go around the Shadowfell, and you can show me all the coffee and the tea.
And the undead.
Ooh.
Findle's going to lean over to Sierra. I think we should introduce him to Tasha.
Maybe. I'm sure she'd love that.
All right. Well, all right. We're on our way. So let's see here. Things that we need to know. First off, the Three Moons Vault is in a mountain that we'll be going to. It's heavily fortified and overseen by a particularly nasty mage. Her name is Terra Mini. Let's see here. Terra Night Edge. That was her name. Night's Edge. But doesn't make any sense because knights don't really have edges. It's just more of a gradual, transition to dawn. They don't fully understand. But she serves Soth. But that is,
What
she
else?
stole the shard from that tree. Go ahead.
What else can you tell us about the vault? What kind of traps are there?
Well, let me see here. What type of traps? See, here's the thing about traps. You can know more about them when you see them. And I've got good eyes. So I'll be able to tell you.
Okay. So, have you been in this vault before?
I was part of the planning when we made our grand attack that ended in catastrophic failure and had our leader captured.
Okay, so if you're part of the planning of trying to get in there, shouldn't you already know what kind of traps maybe are there?
Well, I know some of it, sure. And
Okay.
as soon as I verify, I'll let you know. We can get in there. And then, once we find Valendar, then we'll really know, because he knows more than anybody, but he's the one who got captured.
Okay.
Um,
And he was the one who
So-
tracked down that what'd you call it, a rod, an artifact, that green thing. Good.
The
Liz.
rod.
The rod.
so he's somewhere in the vault right now?
Oh, yeah. As long as they didn't kill him.
Is there a secret way into this vault? Or did you just charge head straight in?
There is a secret entrance that we didn't get to use, but I know where it is.
Why didn't you use the secret entrance if you knew of it?
I don't know. Well, I do. So we're all set when it is. We were kind of surprised. There were the forces, and then there was the Borthik. It all went kind of sideways.
So were they at the secret entrance?
No. We never really got there.
I am totally confused.
So
Did they know
about-
you were coming or something?
I don't think so.
So then how did you come across them?
They came out of the big entrance.
Okay. Why were you near the big entrance?
I mean, I wasn't in charge. I think it was a distraction team, but I think they did the whole getting their attention a little too well.
Okay. Was there a second team?
Yeah, that was my team, but some of us caught fire.
Because you were at the main entrance.
No, that was the other team.
But how did you catch? Yeah.
What caused you to catch fire?
Oh, a few of them threw fire. Came out and they said, I don't know, a bunch of stuff that I can't remember. And then fire was everywhere.
So they cast a fire spell at you.
That's right. Right. When you hear words that you can't remember, someone likely used magic. That's right.
So did they just throw magic around the whole place? I mean, how did they know you were there? If you were going for the secret entrance, you weren't anywhere near where they could see you.
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. You're so smart.
Sometimes. Usually that's Tyndall.
I think your strategy team, or whatever you call it, might be severely lacking.
So here's what I would like to do. I would like to completely avoid the big entrance and skirt around as far as we can to the secret entrance
You
where they
got it.
can't. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. You got it. But first, we just got to get through the woods, and then we'll get to the vault.
Awesome.
Rising from the fen are 2 rows of standing stones, each one a rough-carved pillar, 20 feet high and 10 feet thick. Floating inches above each standing stone is a 10-foot diameter boulder. West of the fen is a swiftly flowing creek with muddy bank slopes to the north and east, meant to form a rocky bluff. Enormous, slithering monster attacks the bluff face, where a stone arch marks the entrance to an underground temple. A crumbling stone door separates the monster from the temper's interior. There it is. That's the Borthrak we got to take care of so I can rescue everybody who was, pushed by it. Then I'll take you over to the vault, okay?
Right, makes sense.
This is what you needed the fruit for, right?
That's right. They love this fruit. Yes, they do. As Laylis, you realize you're now holding it.
What?
And you can go back to the map.
Well, it feels so tiny when I zoom out to see the whole map.
I love using that sticker. It is so convenient.
I don't want to zoom in that far. I want to be able to see the Borthrak. But that makes it really tiny.
All right, so you see it banging in, stones are flying. As it's trying to get in. Those. All right. Let's go. You're the one holding the fruit, my best skeleton friend ever. You got this.
I really don't. We just have to distract it away from the door, right? That's the deal?
Is that where we need to go?
Yeah, that's what we'll get into my friends over there.
Okay, but that's not the secret entrance.
No, I know the secret entrance to the vault.
Okay, I'm just trying to understand what we're making sure we understand what's going on here.
Yeah,
We're rescuing his friends.
I can help you. Riffle is confusing, but I don't want you, the player, to be super, super confused. This is the temple where his friends are trapped. Then there's a vault that he's going to take you to.
So we're helping him save his friends to convince him to take us to the vault.
Playlist.
Yes?
Can was it Biddy or Bitsy, your bat, take the fruit and entice it away?
I think Bitsy is going to be, I don't know, dog food. But we could try.
I mean, is it too heavy for Bitsy to carry?
How big is the fruit? It's like small fruit?
Yeah, I mean, Bitsy can carry it.
Yeah, we can try.
I mean, if we're just looking for a distraction, Bitsy could distract him off the other direction from us.
Right.
Like hide up here on the cliffs. If we want some measure of extra safety.
All right. So they are getting into this temple. More has come through. You have seconds before it gets in there and has dinner on Riffle's friends. Everyone roll initiative. Oh, I'm sorry. Now roll initiative. My bad. There we go.
Did mine come through?
I've got 14.
Yeah. Okay.
17 Sierra, 17 Laylas.
Yes.
All right. Is anyone switching?
No, unless Tyndall really wants to go ahead of one of us.
Not really.
Didn't think so.
All right. With that, you're first.
Well, I don't. We want to direct his attention over here. So, I think what I will do is pull out my longbow and one of my arrows and shoot it at the tree across the way. Let's see, this one here. I don't know if you can. This one here.
I'm not seeing which tree you're referring to.
If you're trying
sure.
to ping, you can.
Oh, here we go. This one here.
Ah.
Gotcha. This one. All right.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, yeah, as long as you can do your about 220 feet.
It would be at disadvantage, but I can bonus action steady aim and do a straight shot.
Let's go. Need an 11.
13?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want the damage?
I mean, no. I mean, you're not going to kill the tree, so.
No, I'm just trying to draw attention over that direction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would say so you can redo it if you want, because I would say you think that being over like 100 feet away, it's not going to necessarily draw its attention.
Okay, so then, there it is. What if I do this one?
Okay. That's good. So I would say you can go ahead and do that.
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll or leave the 13?
I think with 13. Okay, now I know what you're doing. Yeah, I think you hit it, but you do not feel like it worked.
Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, that won't work either. Not really much else I can do at this point, so that'll have to be my turn this round.
And you can move.
Oh, true. I can move. So, let me do that. There, that's what I'm looking for.
All right. Let me describe some of those floating boulders that you can see. So,
Floating boulders.
yeah.
I'm actually going to move.
Yeah, so floating inches above each standing stone is a 10-foot diameter boulder.
Oh, above these pillars, there's a boulders
Yeah.
floating. I'm actually going to maybe if I can grab my character. Why can I not grab it?
Are you grabbing the start here sticker? Because I was having that problem earlier.
No, I'm grabbing the map is what I'm doing.
You have to get off the hand. The arrow.
Ah, okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to move into here. Because I'm actually going to try to hide my next turn. So that'll be my turn.
You got it. And Laylis.
Can I take a bonus action to study this fruit in my hand to kind of gauge for something like such a creature to like register? Like, how close would I need to get it to maybe get its attention, things like that?
If you throw it at it, you feel like that might work, because it would like kind of smash and the smell would go everywhere.
Mhm.
Or if you got within 20 feet, you think that the Borthrak would pay attention to you and try to take care of you, then eat the fruit.
All right. I'm going to have. I will go over to Bitsy, hand over the fruit, and pat it. I'll remember you, Bitsy. I'm going to vortex for Bitsy.
Ah!
So how far away is it? Let me check. I mean, that is 20 feet, so I need to upcast it a little bit, and then they can move within 20 feet. So I'm just going to move Bitsy over there.
You got it. Bitsy with the fruit.
And then I am also going to move a bit closer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's my turn.
All right. Then Tyndall.
Well, that's interesting. So Tyndall needs to be closer. So I think what Tyndall's going to do. Let's see, how far can Tyndall go? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Part of me wants to make us invisible for this. I don't know if that's the play, because do we want to draw its attention? So I think what Tyndall's going to do is dash, actually. At 30. If I dash, can I get around the boulder? No, I can get behind the boulder. That's a big boulder. Okay. Yeah, I think I don't want to get too far from my peoples. So I think I'm just going to stay there. I think I'll just take the dodge action. And that's going to be my turn.
You got it. In case the Borthak turns and heads towards Bitsy. And is going to go ahead, I guess, make a bite attack. For a 31 to hit.
Yeah, I think you hear a bunch of panic bat noises. That'll hit.
All right, that is 10 piercing and 5 acid.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to kind of begin sniffing the fruit as the bat falls. And we go to Siora.
Okay, I need to fix something because I couldn't move last turn because I steady aimed.
Okay.
So I'm still there. But now I will move up to my friends. And we just saw Bitsy get taken out, right?
Yep.
And what's the creature doing now?
Now it's looking at the fruit, give it in a sniff.
Well, I don't want to distract it from what it's doing. Let me see something here. Oh. Okay, so okay, so I am going to hold on. Bonus action dash up to here, which is where Riffle is. And then I am going to, as my action, summon my Raven. And I'm going to, so it can, let's see, from here. That's perfect. Right over that fruit. And I'm going to direct it to grab that fruit and then go from here. Actually, right on top of this pillar. How high up is this pillar?
The standing stone isn't too high up.
Oh, it's not.
Actually, maybe just 10 feet or so.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. You're talking about like this pillar here?
No. The one that's sorry. This pillar here.
Okay, yeah. It's just maybe 10 feet.
Only 10 feet. Okay. Then I'm going to have my raven fly up 30 feet
Okay.
with the fruit.
Oh, okay. I understand. I'm sorry. I don't know why I wasn't fully understanding. So your raven gets all the way there, picks up the fruit from the
Yes.
ground, and
Right.
is
So
then gonna get
I can summon my raven or my creature within 90 feet of me, and exactly where that fruit is from where I'm standing is 90 feet.
Gotcha. And can I do an uptech on it?
Where will that say?
Does it have the flyby feature?
Oh, yeah, it does actually. So no, it does
Aha!
not. Does not get an op attack.
There you go. All right. And you can see it looks at the size. All right. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. In that case, what it is going to do. You said this pillar, right?
No, he just went straight up 30 feet.
Oh, straight up 30 feet.
Yes.
Gotcha. So interesting. So they're huge. That's 15 feet. Then okay, fair enough. All right, you can see all around it now. The ground has begun to freeze. And we'll go to Laylas.
Now that it's away from the door. Actually, yeah, I'm going to move forward. 1, 2, 6. And then I'm going to I guess dash a bit closer. Right there. And I will watch and see what happens. That's my turn.
All right, then Tyndall.
I think Tyndall's in that same boat of like, I don't know what to do in this situation yet. Which one of these is my moves? Okay. Yeah, can we just do it this way? All right, how far does that put me from? Okay, well, that's probably fine. All right, Tyndall is going to dash, and he's going to move 60 feet to there. And wait to see how this plays out.
Got it. See, Riffle's like, it runs up here. Getting ready to get into the cave. Barthak looks up. And kind of like makes an odd choking sound in its throat before a line of acid spews from its mouth right at the raven. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so
On the raven.
20 plus 3. Okay. Oh, 22.
Oh wow, that does save. So that will be only 12 acid damage.
Okay.
All right, Raven's still up.
Yes.
All right, so that's kind of angrily stomp on the ground as we go to Ciora.
Okay, so I'm going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So just skirting in this tree. And I'm going to direct my raven. And I don't have a. I'm just going to use one of these. It's not that big, but I'm just going to use one of these. So it is here. I'm going to direct it to move this way 30 feet. And that'll be my turn.
Got it. As we go to Leyless.
Oh, the raven. How's the raven looking?
It's got a little over half of its hit points.
So it's like looking okay, kind of. It's a very sturdy raven.
Yeah.
Ciora, where do you find that creepy bird? What?
It's my friend. I summoned it.
You summoned it?
I did.
Okay, I have so many things to say to that. I'm not going to do it right now.
Yeah, now's probably not a good time.
I am just going to take the dodge action and see if the creature chases after the raven.
All right. Tyndall.
Yeah, boy. Trying to avoid using my normal stuff because I want to minimize my divine impact. So I think Tyndall is going to step up. Oops. Step up to this pillar. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I guess. He's going to try to hide behind that pillar. I'm actually going to take the hide action.
Oh, nice. Well, that's stealth check.
I tried real hard to flip over, but it's good. 23.
Okay. Three sounds good. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. See. Guy kind of sneakily goes, la, 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 don't mind me. Whoa, 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 whoa! And falls on the icy patches of ground nearby, landing prone. And just barely stands up, hopefully, and he's like, I hope he likes the fruit. Yes. They will open up their mouth once more. Actually, let me see if I can do that. Let me look here. All right. So that's way high up. It's going to go ahead and leap onto the stone and do a leap through the air, getting the height to try to get a bite on the raven. And that will be a 15.
Oh, that just hits.
16 piercing and 3 acid.
Oh, still up.
Okay. And as it does, this bites, and it's basically using its body to kind of come down for 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
8 bludgeoning.
Okay, that takes it out.
All right. It lands.
So he gets his fruit, but he's away from the door.
Indeed. Num num num. Fruit's on the ground. As we go to Siora.
Well, since he is somewhat distracted, I'm gonna bonus action dash up to Riffle, or as close to Riffle as I can get. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Actually, I can even move past him. 65, 70, 75. So this gets me at the door. Is the door closed, locked?
No, you can get in.
Okay. I'm gonna go in and hopefully try to get the people to sneak out while what's his name is busy.
Nice. All right, you see a group of them in there as they go, huh? Who are you?
Shh, I'm here with your friend Riffle. Quietly come out this way, and I sort of direct him off over to the left to skirt around that pillar that Riffle is right by, so we can maybe get him into the trees
Okay.
over here.
Yeah, do you have movement left from getting in there?
I have 5 feet of movement left.
Okay, so they're going to be with you wherever you are to effectively lead them.
Okay. So I will move back this way and I guess pass him off to Riffle.
You got it. Let's go to Laylis.
Assume the large doggo is probably enjoying his fruit. I am going to cast. Actually, let me measure distance. Yeah, I'm going to cast a major image.
Ooh.
A bit further away, maybe over like in that direction ish. And
Okay.
I'm going to create since I've held the fruit before, like a strong scent of the fruit and maybe a couple of fruit on the ground, sort of in that direction.
Okay. So, how many fruit look like they're on the ground?
Let's say 3.
Okay, 3 nice fruits.
And looking like they are trying to get out, I'm going to try to get back to Thindle, or move back. Oops. Yeah, that's my turn.
Very good. Then Tyndall.
Yeah, there's not a lot I can contribute that's going to be like game changing here. How far away? Okay. And I don't know if Tyndall can see from the angle he's at that they're coming out just yet. Though I imagine Layla's backing up would be a signal that that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna 5, 10, 15, 30, just back off a little bit while they make their way out and see if we can avoid this thing coming after us.
Okay. Sounds good. Yes. I gotta go. Okay, everyone, come on! And he starts to take the group of folks over here. Move a little slowly. With that, the Barthak's going to go ahead, chomp, 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 and then begin to move over here, but is not able to understand that there's a problem yet. And we'll go to Ciara.
Okay, I'm going to make sure that everybody is out and follow as the last person getting them over to this direction.
Okay. And then next he's going to use a legendary action to bite down and then realize that it's not a fruit at all. And angrily look, see everyone, and be upset. Then I think Laylis.
Kind of being kind of sorry about the fake fruit. I am not sure if I move and change the major image, would that, like after the creature has seen through it, like before I change it, would they be able to like auto discern? Or
I would say they get a free check to discern.
free check. Okay, then I'm going to still try. I'll move it.
Ouch, it's a trap. Run away.
I'll move it a little bit over that way and conjure an image of like a similar raven to Ciara's.
Nice.
And have it like just have a fruit or something in its claws and slither about for a little bit. And then I myself is going to move a bit away. That's my turn.
Nice. And then we go to Tyndall.
Thing's 80 feet away. Yeah, I think I have to start backing away if I'm not going to be the laggard. So I think I'm going to give up my hiding position behind the pillar and just go ahead and make my way backwards. 15, 20, 25, 30. And then take the dodge action, I guess. And that's going to be my turn.
All right. Okay, so before I do anything, I'm gonna go let go. What's your DC? Laylas?
20.
Okay, we'll fail. And move. Chomp. Again. Oh no! Realizing it's been hand again, and now kind of seeing everybody, we'll use the rest of its movement to go here. As he kind of begins taking everybody down this way. A bit more here. And we'll go to Ciara.
Okay. I'm going to since he's taking care of them, move back this direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm gonna actually action dash. So another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I can somewhat be near my friends in case he comes this direction. And then I will pull out my bow and hold that action if he decides to charge.
Okay, so you're leaving the group of people near.
Yeah, because I know where they are, and I would rather draw his attention over to us.
Okay, so you kind of wanted to know you. Okay, cool. That helps me out. So we know what's going on. Then with that,
Well, you know what? Because I could bonus action dash. I could shoot at him to draw his attention more toward us. That way they have a better chance of escaping.
yeah, can if you want.
So, yeah, I will take one shot. 19.
Will hit.
All right. So that is 10 points of magical piercing and 2 points of radiant.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Got it. In that case, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 legendary action moving towards all of you. As we go to Laylas.
See that get there. Let's measure distance. 70. I'm going to try a hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
Sort of, like centered kind of on it. Let's see if that works. So over here. That's a wisdom save against being
14.
that will fail, so it is charmed and incapacitated. And 0 speed.
Got it. This doesn't have any resistances. It does not. All right. With that, are you all going to try to go get away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, thus charmed, you can successfully get out of the situation, because that's what, like 10 minutes, right?
Like a minute, but
Was it a minute? But you could go pretty far in a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long time for us to be running.
yeah, we're just dashing.
All right. In that case, successfully look at a trickery, get away from Barthak. We will end there for tonight. Come back to us next week.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.